The craziest Pokemon fact ever. This guy Red was so good at Pokemon battles that he gave up on challenging even the best trainers and isolated himself on a snowy mountain to just chill, to make his skills rusty, in the hopes that one day he'll come across someone that's better than him. Red is the definition of aura. Ashura Satoshi doesn't even hold a candle to him. I love the Pokemon Origins movie for this reason, where we get to see Red starting his journey. But Red in the manga is also on a different level. Dude was a demon with his IQ. The only one who could beat him is me. When I played the game back in the day, I think it was Hard Gold or Soul Silver on Nintendo DS or something. Anyway, subscribe for more. Peace.
Have you ever wondered why Red never talks? The man who took down Team Rocket, crushed Blue's ego, and became a Pokemon legend. But why does he stay completely silent? Some may say it's the classic silent protagonist trope, a way to make you feel like the hero. But have you wondered if there's a deeper reason? In my opinion, Red's silence symbolizes his dedication. He focuses on training and becoming the best, and words are a distraction from his goal. Thus, on Mount Silver, Red cuts himself off from the world to train. So is just him and his Pokemon. But actions speak louder than words. In Red's case, his silence already speaks volumes, being a Pokemon champion. But what do you think? Comment down below.
Professor Oak is behind the iconic Red vs. Gold battle. Let me explain. While it's never explicitly stated why Red was at Mount Silver, we can determine the reason based on his later travels. In later games, Red travels to Unova to participate in the Pokemon World Tournament, and travels to Alola to lead the battle tree. Notice a pattern? Red is looking for the strongest opponents that can challenge him. In other words, Red wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. And Professor Oak likely knows that, which is why Professor Oak encourages Gold to collect all the Kanto Gym badges, even though Gold is already a champion. It's not at all about collecting the badges, it's about proving Gold is a worthy opponent for Red by beating his biggest rival, Blue. As soon as Oak finds out Gold defeated Blue, he says he was right about the assessment he made of Gold, and makes arrangements for him to go to Mount Silver. Notice the word choice Professor Oak uses: assessment and arrangements. He was testing Gold the entire time, and the arrangements he makes likely include telling Red to go to Mount Silver in order to fight someone even stronger than Blue. Red, upon hearing this, decides to wait for Gold at the peak of Mount Silver and have the most iconic Pokemon battle in history.